Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my hallway and staircase. Today we are going to be talking about all things fall food, fall decorating, fall activities, and so let's go. Wave, Michael. We are here. It is time for cookie baking season to begin. It's already kind of begun. We kind of do a slow burn, a slow walk into the cookie baking season. It starts in September when I make my, what are they called? Pie crust, stuffed pie crust cookies. I just literally make pie crust, cut them into cookies, put chocolate chips on the inside, put like, there's a cookie on the bottom, there's a cookie on the top, and there's chocolate chips on the inside, if that makes sense. So I made those in September. I usually make them mid-September. And then, I can't remember, when did I make the peanut butter cookies? A couple weeks ago, I made my famous peanut butter cookies. And then these are the famous peanut butter cookies. Now, I don't usually do the ganache because Ganache and I are not friends. I don't have a good relationship with Ganache. It's very, very difficult. My friend Amanda is very good with ganache. So if you want ganache tips, go over to Amanda's Instagram. But yes, this is my favorite peanut butter cookie recipe. It is the best peanut butter cookies you will. We're moving on now. Today is going to be the beginning of the cookie baking season officially because I make pumpkin cookies. Now they're not actually pumpkin cookies. They're just sugar cookies with like coated in orange dyed sugar. And I use my mom's cookie cutter. It's got an actual jack-o'-lantern imprint on it, so it's very cute. I'm hoping that I didn't get water on my very excellent cookbook because it was an expensive cookbook. That's the project that I'm starting now. I make sugar cookie. So the way I do sugar cookie dough, for anybody who cares, is I make the dough the night before and I let it sit overnight in the refrigerator. You can also freeze sugar cookie dough, I think for up to 3 months. It depends on the recipe you're using. I've done that too. It just kind of depends on how often you're making cookies. I'm obviously not making cookies that often that I need to freeze dough in advance, but I do make the dough the night before. It makes the process a lot easier because you need your sugar cookie dough to be firm in order for your cookies to turn out. I've learned this the hard way so many times. I used to add so much flour to my dough because I A, did not let it chill long enough, and B, I was using the wrong kind of butter. You need a real butter, not a margarine. Margarine is just too wet for dough that you want to actually have some sort of structured shape. So you need real butter for this. And yeah, that is kind of those are my tips on sugar cookie dough. night before and use real butter. Very important. Future here, we are working on cooking. What happened was I was going to cook before I went to dinner, and then I realized I didn't have the right sugar. So I happened to be going to dinner at my parents' house and my mom had the right sugar. So brought that home and we are working on my pumpkin cookies. So stay tuned for the results in the morning. Things that I like to do is I like to use different kinds of salt when I'm cooking. So I use sea salt when I'm making bread, and I use kosher salt when I'm making cookies. However, the only kosher salt I can get without having to order it online is stuff that is just like rock salt. So I've tried cooking with that without grinding it up, and it doesn't work very well. So this is my mortar and pestle and me breaking up the kosher salt. For the decorating section of this video, we have here my old messy dirty toaster, don't mind that, and then we have this pumpkin which you guys have seen multiple times. Can I turn it on? It lights up, and I completely and totally forgot to light it up for Halloween. Big fail. That's all good. We have here my little leaf bowls here with these little acorns, which the cats actually love to play with them, but they don't really bother with them when they're on the counter, which is nice. And then the traditional fall setup. You can see the cats have been chewing my nice table runner, and I may need to get a new one. This one I got from Amazon, so if you do want it, it's on Amazon. I got the, let's see, I got the vase from Amazon, and I got the fake flowers from Amazon as well. And then nowhere will you find one of those. It's a one-of-a-kind, genuine Kelly Campagna piece of pumpkins on the end table. And I don't know if I filmed this before, but I did get a matching end table. So one of the two end tables I've had since the LA apartment. And then I was able to get a new one. This, I believe, is the original LA one because it's a little bit lighter. That other one is a little bit darker, but they are the same one. That you're just not going to get an exact, but I love this little setup, and I decorate my whole house in pumpkins all year round. This is one of my favorites. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the ombre coloring, and these are not that expensive, which is also nice. And then I got these pillowcases are new. They are the pumpkins themselves are slightly raised, which is really nice. And then I have a white pumpkin here that I think my brother sat on, so it's a little misshapen. But and then I have, of course, the traditional fall pillow case on my ratty old chair, again from the old LA apartment. Those things are, one day they will phase out of here. And then of course I have this other pumpkin. This one I'm not as thrilled with, but it still kind of rounds out the area with the pumpkin theme. Of course, we have my other little ceramic pumpkin. I love that one. That's an LA classic. And then we have my little set of the characters from Return to Oz, which is one of my favorite. It's just one of my favorite movies of all time, but especially for the fall/Halloween scene here, because I can't turn the light on without having a fan come on. But we've got my little fall anthropology candle, because even though I'm really not a candle person, I like anthropology a lot. So then we have my pine cone candle from Nashville. Find it at a gift shop if you're in Nashville. And we have my other anthropology candle here as well. This one's a little bit more of a Christmassy one. But I keep them out all year round because they're the only two I have. This new piece, this is just both pieces are Amazon. I love the vase thing here. However, the I don't know what these are called, fronds, or I don't know. I would not recommend getting these specific ones. They're very messy. They fall apart. And one day I will replace them with something a little less disastrous. But they're not getting touched or moved. So as long as they are just staying in one place, they don't bother anything. But they are a kind of a disastrous mess. But the vase itself is very lovely. And looking forward to see what I can do with that. I forgot to mention, these have probably been shown in videos before, but my sister got me Beauty and the Beast for a birthday, I think, one year, which that is my favorite Disney movie by far, and also just, again, one of my favorite movies of all time. And then we have Christmas Belle. Are you kidding me? Adorable. Of course, got my pumpkin collection. The Jellycat pumpkin stays here all year round. The other two are his friends. And then I have this cheap Dollar Tree pumpkin, I think it is, next to Aslan. Also adore my lovely pillowcases, which, again, just, I really love the kind of action sequence you get from this with the, I don't know, I mean, you can kind of decide, would you say that the bike is stationary? Is the bike going on its own? Is it being ridden by a ghost? I don't know, but I love the kind of wind-blown look of the leaves on the tree. You can find these on Amazon. And I've also got my pumpkin and throw on my chair from Article. You can tell this is the chair the cats like the most. It's falling apart. I'm gonna need to get another one. And then I got these two kittens. These were some of the last cat tie Beanie Babies from the 90s that I didn't have, and I got them from eBay this year, and they're the two Halloween kittens. So lots of different Halloween themed type things going on around here. Guest bed, and I could definitely work on some of these pillows in the back. They're very messy, but we've got a nice little pillow here with the raised pumpkins, very soft. And then we have the classic fall throw that I cover this bed with. And I think, am I missing something? And we have my, again, this is one of my favorite pumpkins. I have two favorites. The orange one downstairs, and then this one is like my winter pumpkin. And I actually broke the stem once, and I was able to fix it. Don't tell anybody. You can kind of see, but don't tell anybody. Anyway, and then I've got this coming for Christmas. I'm gonna be building. I've never done a Lego set like that before, so this is gonna be one of my first Lego sets. And I've got potpourri here and in the upstairs bathroom. I really decorate in the upstairs bathroom because it gets so musty in there and things get moldy and gross and covered in mildew. So there's not really a reason to decorate in there so much. But that is my fall decorating and also just general fall fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Mostly my friends watch this channel. For the honest to goodness, authentic Kelly, you are in the right place. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there's probably some repeat items from other fall decorating videos, but I love to do my fall decorating content every year. It's one of my favorite things. And we also have more authentic, honest to goodness Kelly paintings in the background there. So I will see you guys in the next video.